If you like Pokemon and you want to see how you can make money from it, this is the video for you. Yo guys, and welcome to a new video, and today we're going to be talking about Pokemon TCG investing. Now, we live in a crazy time, and if we look at the S&P 500, on average it takes about 6.5 years to double your money, whereas you could have 4 to 5x your money by buying Pokemon cards 6.5 years ago. People, this is not financial advice. Make sure to go do your own research to see where you want to put your own money. Now, let's get into the basics of Pokemon TCG investing. So, what are the basics? Well, the basics are that you will be buying sealed products or singles in anticipation that you will be able to sell these at a profit later down the line. Now, to do this, the fundamental things we're going to be looking for is what are the most popular Pokemon and trainers, how rare the card is, and the pull rates, which means how hard is it to pull the chase cards from opening the packs. With the sealed product, a thing we like to do is look at what are the high performing sets. Now, one way we can do this is we see how many cards are actually above $20, and we use this as one of our main factors. Now, you may be asking yourself, showroom, what is sealed product? Well, sealed product is traditionally booster boxes, elite trainer boxes, ultimate premium collections, and blister packs. Guys, we like to say sealed is king, and that's because in the long run, sealed product is less volatile, which means it'll be a less risky investment and on average will be much safer. Now, let's use evolvingskies as an example. This came out in August 2021 and is arguably the most popular set in the whole Sword and Shield era. We can use the TCG market trend graph and see that in June 2023, a booster box was selling for around $400. Moving over to May of 2024, we can see that a booster box is now $688. This means in a year, there was a $288 increase in price. But wait, don't be celebrating too early, because not every set will perform like this. Evolvingskies is an extremely popular set as it has great chase cards around the fan favorite evolution cards and multiple Rayquaza cards. Alright, let's move to the singles. Now, you can either buy raw cards or you can buy graded cards. Now you're asking yourself, showroom, what's the difference between raw and graded cards? Well, raw cards are cards that are seen as pack fresh, and graded cards are cards that have been given a rating from 1 to 10, 10 being the grade that you want, guys, from companies that will rate the card on its condition. Graded cards will come in a clear protective case, and above will give you the grade, and in some cases will give you mini grades to represent how that card scored in the 4 categories. Guys, let us warn you now, single investing is a lot more riskier because the market is so volatile. If you're someone that's just going to constantly keep checking price and get worried about the fluctuation, then it may be best for you to stick to the sealed product. When looking to invest in singles, a few things to look out for is what are the undervalued cards and how do similar cards perform. Now, let's look at the Blaziken Trainer Gallery card from the Silver Tempest set in the Sword and Shield era. We picked this card up in late December in 2023. Using the market graph on TCG Player, we can see that this card was valued at under $7. Now, using what we said before, we went for this because of the Blaziken VMAX alternate art card from the Chilling Reign set, which at the time was fetching $168. This card is the same popular Pokemon, is a Trainer Gallery card, and they're both from the Sword and Shield era. On this basis, we thought that this card had room to grow. Fast forward to today, and we can see this card is now worth $20, showing a 3x return. We understand, choosing the right set can be difficult, but here's a few tips to help you out. First, you want to look at the top hits of the set. Then what the top chase card is, how much it's worth, and how popular that Pokemon or trainer is within the fanbase. Another factor to look at is how much the set's been printed. Pokemon sets normally get 3 reprints, so it may be worth buying in at a better time. Let's look back at Evolving Skies and see why it was such a great set. There were so many fan favourite Pokemon, from the evolutions, the Ray cards and the Dragonite V. These cards made people want to rip and try pull the cards for themselves, and the fact that it's called Evolving Skies due to such harsh pull rates makes collectors and investors want this set in their collections. A set to look for is Pokemon 151, which is a set around the original OG Pokemon. This set has brought back a lot of OGs from the 90s who used to watch the anime and played the OG Pokemon games. This makes for a great nostalgia feeling and people will want to rip these packs for the future. Couple this with the Japanese release that has the Master Ball Hollows and we got ourselves a winner. Now to the Scarlet and Violet era. Paldea Evolved is one we got our eye on. It has a stunning Magikarp illustration rare as the chase, and it already has 5 cards over the $20 threshold. Guys, let us hit you with another tip. Consider what sets are good for ripping and content. Content creators are going to be wanting sets that have high expensive chase cards. Looking back at the Sword and Shield sets, Evolving Skies has the Moonbryon, Fusionstrike has the Gengar VMAX, and Lostorigin has that bad boy Giratina. The thing is, just because a set is good doesn't mean you should be buying every single product. You don't be wasting your money on products people don't want. Prioritize booster boxes, then elite trainer boxes, and then the blister pack. Guys, remember, most of this is going to be going to future collectors and content creators, so they're going to be wanting to open in packs and the booster boxes will be the best value. Remember not to sleep on those premium box collections. In the holiday sets you got the shiny statue collections, and these can provide great value per pack. Make sure to do calculations and you could be winning for the future. Hold up, you may be saying showroom, we don't have enough storage. Wow, we got you covered. Prioritize the Japanese booster boxes since they're less than half the size of an English booster box. I'm grading your cards. There are 2 companies at the very top. We're talking PSA and Beckett. When you're grading your cards, just remember not every card's going to grade a 10. Make sure you take proper care of your cards. Grading your cards can be very difficult as modern Pokemon does not have the best quality, and if you don't get a 10 in most cases, it's not going to be worth grading the card at all. In the graded world, the big boy that you want to be aiming for is the BGS Black Label and then the PSA Gem Mint 10. When comparing the price between a BGS Black Label and a PSA 10, the price is mental. But just remember, getting a Black Label is extremely difficult. Guys, at the end of the day, this is all just for fun. Make sure to enjoy yourself along the way, collect the sets that you like, the Pokemon you like, and the trainers that you like. And if the price goes down to 0, at least you've enjoyed yourself and you won't be too fussed. Guys, a big thank you to all of you that have watched this video. Thank you so much. If you like this content, please let us know down below and leave a comment on your own tips and tricks on how to invest in Pokemon. Now, can you please like, share and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.